Not for fake TV.
Popeye's chicken. That good Popeye's chicken.
My name is
Popeye's chicken.
Where's the ash?
Interviewed K Beach and he was just talking like this. Without the microphone.
What's good, everybody? It's John.
It's Kerrigan.
It's Javin.
And this is the La Land Podcast, episode 8, baby.
Let's get it.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's your 8th episode?
It's honestly
Is
like
it?
40, but like we did like 10 before. You know, it's a long story.
I don't even know. Don't
I don't
ask
Story
me.
really that long?
Yeah, I just don't
Anyways.
feel like explaining it. It's not long, but it's just like a waste of my air, kind of. I ain't gonna lie.
Waste.
I don't want to waste that, man.
Yeah, can't waste the air.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cruel is in here because she got the vid.
Yeah.
We usually
Wait,
have Cruel.
like,
She's
what were we
she's like a
not supposed to
producer,
use?
like the third host, but she got
Yeah.
The old vid.
yeah.
We
the
like
whole-
free Cruel though. Free
yeah,
her.
for real.
14
Shit.
days. You be back.
No, she'll be back before then. She been out for a cool
Whoa,
minute.
Hold up. Whoa. 14 days.
I understand that, but I'm saying that she already been out for a
alright,
minute.
alright.
Get off my ass. Get off my
I'm trying
ass.
to be lenient. I'm not trying to catch no vid around here, man.
Okay.
I don't think I ever got it.
I don't think I did either, but I don't know. I ain't never been tested.
Really? You never took a test?
Never. That little shit that they put in your nose,
I
there's shit
took-
on there.
nah, I
That's
took-
not supposed to be inhaled.
Are you
Fuck
sure?
Tori up. Look it up.
Oh, man. Here
I
we
don't
go.
think so. I think it's just a Q-tip.
Yes,
Yeah, that's why that
It's
Q-tip
definitely
yellow.
just
I
a
got an
Q-tip.
antigen
That's
test.
why the Q-tip wet before it even go in your nose.
It's not.
It's disinfectant. On the
Oh, it is?
Q-tip.
No. He said probably. I actually read the ingredients.
What was the ingredient?
Look it up. That
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
Y'all want me to look up this long ass word right now?
If you could say it, first try.
All right, I gotta look it up. I don't know.
You say it first T.
First what?
First try, no roll-ups.
Yeah. No pull-up.
So you been skating lately, John?
I've been skating when I have like free time, dolo solo type. Yeah, I've been getting it in though. What about you? I saw you been skating. You skating yesterday, huh?
I did a kickflip nose man, yo.
Hey.
First one in 4 months.
Yeah, cause you fucked up your ankle, huh?
Yeah, somebody tried to dunk on me. I don't think that John went in though.
Can you get my phone?
But yeah,
It's on the table.
I had dunked on a homie and then people had some Anna.
Wow.
Was you not there?
Nah, y'all went to like what?
You didn't come on that tour?
Chicago.
It was Ohio, Pittsburgh, Chicago.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't go on that one.
The day after the first show, I cracked my ankle.
Oh yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. That sucks.
Bad John.
How does that happen with Ralphie? You playing basketball with Ralph?
Nah, so me and Ralphie was playing first, and then after the show, this nigga Miyagi has said, "It's Philly versus Pittsburgh," and all these Pittsburgh niggas got the eye of the tiger, like.
Yeah.
So I had one boy tried to dunk on me. I ain't let it happen, and I yammed on his head, and then this like 6'3" nigga was like, "You under the basket,"
Okay.
and then I had like tried
Oh,
to kick
no.
off the wall.
So you post up and he ran up. I think I saw the
And
video.
I tried to kick off the wall.
Try to
When
do
I
some
came
ninja
down-
shit.
Yeah, when I came down, my leg was like either like this, like it was either one way or the other that it wasn't supposed to be. And
One way or the other.
and yeah, it was a bad jump, bro.
Damn,
I
it's
felt that
fucked up,
shit.
man.
My ankle
That
fucked
shit hit
up
the Harlem
too.
Shake, and I immediately hobbled to the fucking van and was like, "Yo, my foot," and everybody thought I was just bitching.
No.
Everybody thought I was bitching.
No.
I get back to Philly, they put me in the boot. Well, I get back to Philly and they only x-rayed my ankle. And they x-rayed my leg. And then when I got back to LA, they x-rayed higher and was like, "Yeah, you cracked the top of your ankle."
Oh.
Yikes. One time I
Wait,
fucked my
wait,
plate
like-
up.
So instead of like,
You had like a fracture?
so like say it's my ankle, right? You know how you really roll it here a
Yeah.
lot?
Mm-hmm.
And if you break it, you break this.
Yeah.
I broke like right here, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't break it crazy, but like I like cracked it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it was like a little hairline fracture.
Which hurt worse than breaks.
Yeah, and it was like swollen. So
Or sprains hurt worse than
now I got like
breaks.
tendonitis, like Achilles tendonitis kind of.
Ooh, no.
So it just
Your
feel weak
tendons
as
are like
fuck,
inflamed.
Well, all the weight was going on to my legs, like my calf muscle and all like that back area. So, but we back now, you know.
Yeah.
Tray
Back at it.
Yeah,
Back
we
at
kick
it.
flipping, tray
Yeah.
flipping,
We
all
about, to
that.
go, we about to go on tour of the month, so.
Oh yeah, for real. That deathproof skate tour. You gonna
Deathproof
see
skate
that
tour.
shit.
Y'all soon come.
Soon come.
Oh
What's
damn.
up?
But damn, let's go into some background, Javin. Like, I feel like I know you, but don't know like,
What I
yeah, like
before
you came here, you know, type like vibes, like
Yeah, where are you from?
yeah.
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Just a
Go
humble
crazy.
town.
You from Pennsylvania? I didn't know
A
that.
humble town.
See
in
shit like that. I didn't know
Pennsylvania,
that.
You feel me?
You grew up there?
Yeah. Born in uptown Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh, okay.
Type shit.
That basketball
Yeah.
court.
Nah, it's a skate park. I mean,
What
we did a basketball first for a little bit, but
was that like? What was Pennsylvania? Or what?
it was a mixture because
Okay.
I grew up in uptown. So like uptown in like the 50s was a bunch of Jewish people, and then when the schools got integrated in the 60s, a lot of them moved out, and a lot of like black people moved up there type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of the families, once like the crack era happened, moved back down to North Philly type shit, because a lot of the families was from down there anyway. So people still had their family homes. So it was a mixture of like hood niggas and good niggas. So
Okay.
like the block you live on might be valid, but when you go to the store, that's the trap. Like that's the block, that's the trap.
Okay.
So like maneuvering through that with my skateboard and shit was pretty valid. It was cool. I ain't never had like, you know, in the movies like they try to kick the little nigga off the skateboard and shit.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, skateboard P, like
Yeah.
whoop de whoop. Yeah,
They was
cool.
like Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. And then once I could actually like I could already ollie downstairs, kickflip downstairs and shit. So like motherfuckers was like, yo, he's nice. So it was kind of cool growing up, like being that nigga in the hood, kind of you skateboard type.
So it was like a mixture of like city and suburbs or what?
Yeah. So like uptown is like,
Because I don't know what the fuck it looked like
well,
at
like
all.
put it like this, even like Compton and shit is single family homes. You feel me?
Yeah.
And backyards and front yards. Like uptown is like twin homes. So you have like the yard type shit, or you might have a townhouse depending on what block you on.
Okay.
So like, and then you go to the corner store and that shit, that's where the projects is at and shit. Where all the corner stores is at, where the projects
Yeah,
be
liquor
at.
store.
Yeah, and that's where everybody be at on the block hanging out. That's where you go get your weed and shit. Before now, you could just go. I mean, even in Philly, you can go to the dispensary now. So, but yeah, and then we would go.
Oh, it's legal out there now?
Yeah, it's legal. It's
Oh.
legal medical. I don't know about recreational, but medical for sure.
Oh.
But yeah, we used to. Yeah.
Fake cards.
Nah, you're not getting a fake medi.
Really?
Nah.
In Philly?
Nah, they'll definitely just look your shit up. 'Cause,
Oh, they got a
Damn, it's like
system?
So look,
that.
in Pennsylvania, you can't go to a gas station and buy beer or liquor. Like
What?
you have to go to like
A liquor
a wine and spirits or a state store. Like
Oh.
when we used to throw parties and shit, you can't just go and grab a bunch of beer. Like you had to go like in like North Philly, there's like one beer distributor. So you go there, you could call them up first and be like, yo, I'm about to come in and grab 2 kegs, and they'll have it ready for you. And
Kegs.
That's I
Been
feel
a
like
long
that.
time since I've seen one of
That's some
them.
East Coast shit. Getting a keg.
Yeah, get a keg.
Kegs
Go
are
out in the
lit,
woods.
though.
Getting a keg.
Beer
Nah,
don't
but-
go flat.
But that's what growing up in Philly was. Like we would go downtown and skate. So you would either have like it was like the store called Ubik, where like all the sneakerheads and shit would work. So you would
I think
have
I heard of that before.
Like when the Adidas drops would come out and shit back in the day, they would throw parties. So we would do that, and then we would skate Love Park and City Hall and shit.
Oh damn.
And then uptown, like
You skated Love Park before?
all like for like 10 years. down
That's
there.
pretty sick. Have you ever hit the fountain?
Nah, that's the one thing. I never hit the fountain, but
Has it ever been dry so you can hit it? Or no?
Yeah. Bro, a lot of my homies did that shit. My homie Bleach, Pop Shove did that shit. My homie Seamus, Ollie North did.
Was that shit big as fuck?
It's big as fuck, and I'm not that type of skater that huck
So,
for
like,
real.
oh,
Like
okay.
I used to when I was a young boy, but like
Yeah.
once I started tapping in with Love Park, I tapped into like the tech side. Like,
Yeah.
Doing the trick up the level,
Yeah.
grinding the inside fountain,
Y'all-
doing the trick, and then doing like a little trick up the stairs.
You ever lifted up like a slab? Y'all
yeah,
did that?
Yeah, we used to do that all the time. I got hella like one of my favorite love clips of me is like we skated the bottom level, up, like bump up the 3 stair. So it was like a Euro gap up the
Oh, I know what you're talking
I
about.
tray flipped that shit. I probably can still find it's on YouTube somewhere, but it was like a fat tray flip, bro. Like it was perfect. So yeah, and then we skated. I'm trying to think. We used to skate like the bump the cans there a couple times. I done like ollied it.
Y'all never got kicked out and shit?
Yeah, run, skate, chill. Run, skate, chill, bro.
Yeah.
That was every day.
It was like super. This is like a famous skate spot in like Philly that's like super illegal to skate at, but like really like.
Nah, like I done seen the homies get clotheslined by like bike cops. Like it was like war. Like back when I was like 14, 15, 16, you like had City Hall and Love Park, right? And Muni. Niggas skate Muni still. But both City Hall and Love Park, they both got remodeled. But back in the day, you would see the bike cops coming, so everybody would yell, bike cop, bike cop. And then you would like, bro, we got chased from City Hall to West Philly, which is a good 20 blocks.
And he would just be on the bike?
On the bike behind us, because back then, before all right, so a kid, like an out-of-towner got hit by a car or a bus or some shit. And that kind of changed the narrative of like, all right, stop chasing these motherfuckers out the park. They going to just run in front of these cars to get away from y'all. Yeah. Because like motherfuckers was getting clotheslined, pinned under the bikes, you feel me? Like, like knee on their necks type shit. So yeah, I mean, I had many run-ins like them almost getting me, like grabbing my shirt, had to come out the shirt, shit like that. Because it's a $300 fine or you spent like a month in like juvie or some shit for skating downtown.
Fuck that.
Like one time I was smoking behind Love Park and everybody was at the front and my board was there and the bike cops came and they took my board and I went home like, damn mom, like they took my board. And she was like, well, were you skating? And I was like, nah, I wasn't even there. And we went downtown and I was like 13. She was like, nah, like get this nigga his board back. Like,
yeah. Did you get your board back?
Yeah, and they was trying to make her pay, and she was like,
y'all crazy.
But nah,
y'all stole my shit.
Nah, this is a legendary thing. Like underground at the old City Hall, there's like fabled to be like a room full of all the skateboards that the cops have taken in Philadelphia over all the years. It's going,
museum.
I bet
going
you there
down.
is.
But like, yeah, yo, like the Philadelphia police have probably taken about like 10,000 skateboards.
Damn.
In the whole time from when Love Park started getting skated and people started getting kicked out until it got destroyed. And even after that, because people still get chased out of like Muni and shit. You feel me?
She's like, I don't know what that is. It's a skate spot.
I'm like, yeah, I feel you.
People get kicked out of skate spots.
It's a skate spot.
Like, it's hella illegal to skate in Philly.
Let me ask you this though, like, how did you start skating? Like when and how?
Out here.
You started skating.
So my auntie.
No, like what? Like
my auntie lived in Lompoc, right? Like Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So when I was like 11, we came out here to visit her and shit. And my little cousin Drayton, he skated and he was nice already because like he from California, skate parks everywhere, and he had 2 boards. So when I was out there, I was like, I had like a little Yu-Gi-Oh board back home and shit. Like every kid like got a little Toys R Us skateboard. Yeah. But when I came out here,
he had that real joint.
He had the real joint, and I ollied, and he was like, "You could probably actually do an ollie." And I like worked on it, and then learned how to do an ollie when I was in Cali. And then I like begged my mom to buy me my own skateboard while we was out here. So we went to the skate shop. She bought me a complete, and I just went to the skate park, tried to do a board slide, like came back to Philly. It was like a skate park like 20 minutes from my crib. Mm-hmm. Shitty ass like the little black ramps and shit type skate park. It's still there too. People still skate that shit to this day. Like, this kid's still in Philly getting good at Wall Park. Like, don't get it twisted. But yeah, and I came back home and it was like a couple homies around the way that's like skated.
Yeah, you just went crazy.
And then I found out about Love Park and shit. Like me and the homie just took the train downtown one day and it was like, oh shit. Yeah. Like we got off the train, bro. And not lie to you, it looked like we walked into like skate one. Like you walk up the train, bro, and as far as I can see, you see skaters skating, like jumping down shit, grinding rails, grinding ledges, like at City Hall. And then you look across the street and you might see some skate niggas at Love Park, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So growing up, like when I fell in love with skating, that shit was lit. It was like just like in the video games. So I can't lie, that shit was a vibe.
That's so nice.
But then that shit, like remember when the Occupy movement happened? Like it was like Occupy New York, Occupy.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so they
remember
set
that.
up all them tents at City Hall, and it kind of like
Oh.
like bro, it got to the point where it was one lane like that you just went down to skate the stairs,
Oh.
and everything else was
Was
fucking
tents. Oh
and then
shit.
the cops like one night just cleared it all out and then fenced up City Hall.
Oh shit.
So like after that, for like a year and a half, niggas that shit was fenced up, and then they just started demolishing that shit, breaking the shit, and then making the new City Hall Transit
Wow.
Center type shit. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Damn.
How'd you start music? He's like, hold on, let me get my mind right.
Pause.
Gotta get my mind right. The homies that I skated with started this group called the Bakery Boys.
Bakery boys?
Yeah, the Bakery Boys. And it was like
That's cute.
4 homies. My one homie,
Y'all like croissants or what?
nah, we was cooking up. You feel me? We was cooking up in the bakery. So niggas was
Cooking up in the
niggas was
bakery.
the Bakery Boys, and then the other like the extended homies like me and a couple other people, we was the bake community type
Okay.
shit. So it was just basically like how we got the dojo now. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
the homie knew how to engineer. The homie knew how to make beats. So and we used to get on a bunch of like old school hip hop beats. Like we would
Yeah.
remix like A Tribe Called Quest or like De La Souls type shit. So
Yeah.
that's how niggas started, and then kind of that Chuck English vibe came,
Okay.
and then
The cool kids type.
yeah, the cool kid sound. I was like 16, 17 when that shit was happening, like, and then niggas stopped making music for real, like, so.
So you started and then you just stopped
I
just
started and like them niggas was doing their thing, and then I was like, all right, once I got out of high school, I was like, I want to still skate. Like
Yeah.
that's my main dream. So
Yeah.
niggas moved to Denver, and then when I came back,
You moved to Denver? Where'd you
niggas
move?
moved to Denver for 5 months to skate. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, when I was 17. It's funny, the crib that they had that deathproof show at during the quarantine when it was crazy, I used to live in that house.
You used to live in that
I
house?
used to live in that house. When I seen it on Instagram, I was like, yo.
That's
I was like, yo,
crazy.
is there like a mini ramp in like on like to the side? They were like, yeah. I was like, do the stairs go like this? They was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I used to live there. When I
That's crazy.
hopped off the plane to Denver.
What made you go to Denver though? At all
my
places?
my homie,
That
You know?
would be sick though.
nah, Denver has a really good skate scene.
That's true.
And like coming from Philly, there's reps. Like the whole skate scene is like fucking, now it's like East Coast, old school. So like everybody on niggas dicks back home type shit. But like back when we was younger, there was no reps. Unless you like was that one kid. And even then, that motherfucker stopped skating. You feel me? So being that the case, the homie that lived in Philly but had family in Colorado was like, bro, I'm on Lakai, like from just being out in Colorado.
Oh,
so I'm
shit.
like, all right, that's the ticket. Like,
Yeah.
go out there, get some reps, and then finally move out to Cali type shit. But I was out there for 5 months. I got my med card, and then they evicted us for smoking weed.
Whoa, what the
Never.
fuck?
Yeah, they evicted us for smoking weed, and my mom was like, bro, we not going through like you finding a pro bono lawyer to represent a marijuana law case. And they were saying that they operated on a federal level because they got apartments in other states.
Oh,
So
okay.
federally, weed is still illegal. So they
Yeah.
operated on that, even though I had a medical marijuana license to.
Yeah.
And like back then, and like it's just like 2014. So back then, the law was like, you had to smoke in your crib. Like you couldn't you couldn't be smoking outside. Like you had to smoke wherever your shit was registered to or inside of somewhere. So it was kind of just like a catch-22 type vibe. Like even if we won the case, we'd have still ended up moving out
You
of
would
that.
have got a case.
We would have got a case. Ended up moving out of there, you know. So I slid back to Philly, and when I slid back to Philly, like I don't fuck with these niggas no more, but like the homie back then had like a platinum single or some shit, right? That was bubbling.
Yeah, like
That
a
shit had,
local
five-
single?
Bubbling.
No, it was like
was
like
gone?
a frat boy shit, right?
Oh.
And then, but he
That
was like the
bubbling?
engineer type shit. He was
Okay.
an engineer, and he was engineering and making my beats. And then I go on his shit one day to find some beats, and he had like 500K on a song. So then from there, that shit went to a mill, and then platinum, whoop-de-whoop, niggas got signed to Atlantic. And niggas just watched that shit go from like it actually being able to be something
Yeah.
to that shit not being nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like nigga just squabbled his moment type shit, and
Yeah.
me seeing that, and that shit ain't happen with the big life niggas, but like the bakery boy niggas, but like niggas, you know how it is, bro. When you in a group, it's kind of harder to
Yeah.
maneuver and focus when you in a group and not a collective type shit. We all still homies, but like So seeing that shit happen twice, I was like, and I was a little older, and I was like, I'm gonna get my own shit. I'm gonna get my own equipment. And then niggas just start,
You just started recording yourself?
Recording myself. Like, the homies helped out, taught me how to do this, taught me how to do that. And then, yeah, like, niggas moved into their own spot. And then I had to buy a crib randomly. I had to randomly buy a crib in like a month because like SWAT team came, kicked down the door at the crib I was
Your
living at.
story is going so crazy. Like how you fucking got into music right now. My story is basic as fuck.
Yeah, so I'll give you a little more like in depth on how that shit happened when I came back from Denver. So like niggas slid back from Denver and was living in the college campus area, like North Philly type shit, and the homie was like, yo, we got a show. We opening up for Riff Raff. Like, this is when Bakery Boys was still a thing.
Okay.
So we opened up for Riff Raff, right?
How was that, though? Like, what?
Well,
That's funny.
it was valid. It was Bakery Boys, Chanel West Coast, and then Riff Raff. And so I was like 18, fresh back from Colorado and Philly, like, and the homies was like, yo, come to this boy's crib and make a song so that you could perform. And so that's when I met the boy who ended up having, like, the hit single or whatever. So... And they lived around the corner from me. So I took down the info and was like, all right, let's cook. So for months and months, niggas cooked. Boom, the video. We did the video. We went down to Florida, shot the video. Shit was cool. Shit was valid.
You went to Florida to shoot the video?
Yeah, so like my manager who I had for years, he had shot one of the videos for the Bakery Boys and randomly went to the same school as the kid whose single was popping or whatever.
Okay.
So like motherfucker was to walk in now. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing here? Like, are we going down? Like, I'm about to get behind this. We going down to Florida to shoot the video. You coming or what? So we drive down to Florida, shoot the video. Shit started popping. So for like a year and a half, we got the crib in North Philly. Niggas is doing shows like one day like
local shows.
Nah, like we woke one. I came
everywhere?
back from work one day and then niggas drove to Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Like we would be at the studio and like, yo, you want to come to South Carolina? Like, all right, yeah, all right, buy your flight and then like we'll just we'll get reimbursed type shit. So we did that for a while, and then we would tell the homie, like, yo, like, you not, like, the stage presence not that fire. Like, you might as well bring us everywhere.
Yeah.
Because the shows go crazier when we do them. And motherfucker then had a balls to say that shit to the label or whatever. So whatever happened, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But that shit dwindled down, you feel me? You get your time and then
So,
you do it right.
All right, so your man's whatever, he went platinum, right?
Yeah.
And then he signed to Atlantic.
Yeah, these niggas got fucked by Atlantic, bro. No
They
cap,
got
no
shelved,
Not even like,
or just like
cause to get
360.
That, cause remember, like this is like when Spotify and shit was first starting. So like, niggas had to get the sample cleared and this, that, and the
That was a
third.
weird time in
it
music,
It was a weird
though, huh?
time in music, yeah. So like, the deal that they got was ass, but they had a great agent, bro. Like we did a show at the PlayStation Theater with Moosh and Twist and Mike Stud, which is a random lineup, but that shit was sold out. You feel me? And that was a good look.
Damn,
it was a
sick.
great look, but like niggas didn't do what they were supposed to do. Niggas didn't let niggas perform their songs and like had the whole gang on stage. And, you mean like that shit kind of, like I said, that shit kind of dwindled out. So after that, like right around the time when it was dwindling out, niggas was like, you know, making money. And the SWAT team, I was in LA and I get a call like, yo, the SWAT team just ran down on the crib and shit because one of my roommates. So when I came back to Philly from LA, this was like a year, 2 years into knowing these niggas type shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it got raided?
Yeah, the crib basically just got raided. And then when I came back, we had already given them the money for like to renew the lease and shit. So they basically just gave us a hard time with everything after that. And I couldn't rent nowhere in North Philly. And I had a new puppy. So I took every dollar I had and like randomly just found this like sheriff's sale crib and just bought that shit and then fixed it up.
Oh.
Like down the block from where I was living.
Okay.
In like a month.
Okay. But it's probably cheaper. I'm over there in Philly,
so
right?
So like I had like my pops had died, so what he had left me and shit, like I had just took that and like I had just had that shit sitting and I was like, damn, like I need to do something because like I got a dog. I can't just give her up. I can't move back home. So we saw the house and it was like, all right, name your price basically. So niggas said 37 grand and 40 grand with closing costs. So niggas bought that shit and it's worth like 120 now.
Oh, sick.
So-
So you just bought it and flipped it?
Nah, I still own that shit. My cousins
Yeah?
live in that shit. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, my
Nah,
cousins
that's
live in
fire.
that shit.
Damn,
That's how I be
crazy.
paying
You
my
still-
rent out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What?
That's how it goes.
Yo, listen, don't think it's easy living
don't
in
know.
LA when you just pop out. Like, that shit hard. Like, but I had a plan, and niggas just gotta stick to that shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
For real.
You golden. That's
Nah,
fire.
but like, nah, like, even, like, that shit, it sound fire, but, like, even having that crib in Philly and, like just bringing certain motherfuckers around, and then, like, having that energy around, and then motherfuckers misusing how like, my kindness for a weakness and shit like that. Now I'm like, you know what? I gotta dip. I gotta go somewhere else. And it's like, in Philly, niggas know you from when you legit. Like, in the world, in a lot of places, when you 18, you go to college and you move out of your hometown, and the people that you meet and be with for the rest of your life, they don't really hold you to those expectations of what you did and who you was when you was 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-whoop. And in Philly, that's how it is. Everybody
Yeah.
remember,
Yeah.
this, that, and everybody got a little story. And as soon as you
Yeah, they be
start
putting you
doing
in a
something-
box.
as soon as you start popping or doing your own thing or being self-sufficient, and niggas see that you passing them, oh yeah,
Oh, here come
It-
Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, you feel me? So
Hey, it's Mr. Hollywood.
it was time. It was niggas was capping. Niggas was saying a bunch of bullshit. Niggas had to, you mean? It was time for niggas to elevate. And I'm like, I'm not this super spiritual person, but like niggas was praying to God for something to change. And that shit, and my PPP hit, my PUA hit, and I had been waiting for that shit
Okay.
for like 3 months. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So, cause I was doing mad shows before the pandemic. Like I was getting booked at like 2 frats.
Pandemic fucked everybody. But
I
that's
was
what they
getting
wanted.
booked like twice a month for like at least a band. You feel me? So I was profiting like.
Was your manager doing most of that?
Yeah. Shout out to Beat Gig, College Weekly. You know what I mean? Them the guys.
Okay.
So we did, bro, I opened up for Young Dolph. Niggas did Holiday Season. Niggas did their own shows. Niggas did Murder Beats. Like all in the span of like the months coming up before quarantine. And then
Yeah.
I did a show in the Bahamas on like March 3rd. And then when I got back from the Bahamas, the whole nation closed down, bro.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
I was
crazy.
like that time.
So like as soon as that shit happened, I knew that they was gonna have like funds for creatives and shit. So I applied. Why not? And that shit took forever.
Yeah,
And then
of
as soon
course.
as that shit happened, I was like, you know what? I'm out. As soon as I got that bread, I'm like, yeah. Cause my manager had already been out here. And so before COVID, I was LA, New York, Philly. LA, New York, Philly.
Mm.
And then I had to just be on the East Coast. And then, you mean? Once I got that bread right, I was out.
Here we are.
Well, sick. That's a crazy ass story, bro.
No cap.
Niggas was traveling, doing all that types of shit. Like what?
That's so
Bro,
sick,
niggas
though,
been
like-
working
Yeah.
at this dream for like a good 10 years.
Yeah, I'm new as fuck.
I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month.
He's like, when I was a young boy, you still a young boy.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I
like,
get it.
Shit.
niggas
Well, I'm-
been running, ripping and running since I was 13. I could look back
It
10
shows.
years and be like,
It shows.
damn. Nah, that shit don't show. Black don't crack. Stop playing.
I don't.
Ah.
I know you don't
Not
mean
what
it like
I
that.
meant.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it
know-
shows in your character.
I appreciate you.
Not the way you look. You look like a little baby, though.
You know, I shaved before the podcast. Had to
You
get the
don't
baby
have
face
to.
popping.
Oh, so that's why you was late, nigga. I'm just kidding.
Nah, yo.
We was also
This,
late.
this
Nah.
the street is mad weird. They was
Yeah.
like, make a
Nah.
right. I made a right back onto the freeway.
I feel it.
I was sick. That shit said 10 minutes.
But shit, how was damn, we have like the story of Javin.
Yeah, that was it.
The whole thing made me smile.
How was everybody's week though? How was your week? What'd you do today? What'd you do this whole week?
I honestly nah shit.
Just
I've
been
like,
vibing,
gone out
living.
during the night.
Getting
During the
getting
night.
Yeah,
You don't do
What?
nothing
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the day?
Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah. I just go out during the night. I just chill during the day.
So you like a
I've been to
vampire?
some parties and shit. But like,
you a
So just
vampire?
being a vampire all week, huh?
something
You a
like
vamp? You listen to Playboy
Chill,
Cardi?
bruh. Nah, bruh. This is not vamp life. Like,
We ain't vamping around
nah,
here.
my sleep schedule's fucked low key. So like,
You gotta get
yeah.
that right.
Even when I'm not going out, I'm still up.
I be
Vamp,
trying to have a nightlife and still wake up at like 9. Go
John
to the
has
gym.
mastered that shit. He be
Yeah.
waking up like 7 a.m.
Well,
for
I
no
had,
reason.
like in Philly, I worked at a coffee shop. So like
Mm-hmm.
I would party and then I would have to be up at like 7:30, 8.
See, my last job, I
Every day.
worked graveyard, so I'd get fucked up, go to work,
I feel it.
and then then get off work, go to bed. But then
If
when I
you're
was
her,
like,
if
I
you're her
would-
previous employer, now you know why she acted like that.
Hey,
Man.
I ran that bitch low key. Fuck LA
Oh,
Cafe. I say it with my chest.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
You.
Nah, I worked like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
to like 4:30 a.m. and like on like
yeah, that's a
weekends and shit
graveyard.
too.
Nah,
like
fuck
dumb
that.
graveyard. And I was a barista,
You was making coffee and shit.
coffee. Smoothie,
Yeah, that's what
all that.
basically what I was doing. Just
Hey,
making
that's what I was
coffee.
doing too.
I mean,
we all did it.
Hey.
and I
We-
worked in the city, so I would just coffee. You mean run the bread up and then go skate. So
Same. I did the
I would
same
just be
shit.
faded at work.
Me too, man. I used to work at Starbucks.
nah.
Hey, no.
Like a
I
long
almost
ass time
worked at
ago.
Starbucks.
I
long
tripped
ass
acid once and had to go to work, still tripping.
Yeah,
See, I'ma call
you're
out that day.
tripping. Like-
Nah, like I was like still seeing shit, but not really. So motherfuckers would be like large coffee, and I would just be like, all right, bet. Like that shit was
Yeah.
tight, wild. But yeah,
See, I was the type to like call out for any little reason. Like, you
but
know
you
what
worked
I'm
at
saying?
Starbucks.
I was like, nah, wait, what does that mean?
There's like 1 billion people that work there.
Yeah, but
True.
still, they like, damn, you calling out again, nigga? Blah blah blah.
Nah.
I'm dead.
You know you know what I'm
I never
saying?
called out 'cause
I'm
I
like,
was
yes,
broke.
I am.
I was so
Nah,
broke.
I worked at like a coffee shop. It was me and like one other person. So like if I didn't show up, that motherfucker was in there by himself all day.
I worked
Oh,
at like a
shit.
restaurant
Yeah.
type shit. It was LA Cafe.
No, I worked at a restaurant, but it had like a little coffee section for the office
Type
building.
shit.
So we would get, bro, it would be a lot of people, bro.
Packed.
It would be packed, bro.
No, I feel it. I hear you.
But yeah, shout out to all the customer service peoples.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
They need to be paid
Tip,
more.
Right.
tip your waiters and shit.
Ain't wrong with having a job. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I wish I
peoples.
had the mental
I
stability.
had a 9 to
for it.
5 for a couple years.
But for real, yeah, I haven't had.
feel.
I haven't had one since the panoramic.
For the
The
panoramic.
panoramic.
The panoramic.
The,
I
panora-
had a-
the panoramic.
It's been like
came
a
in
year
for
and a
me.
half.
The panoramic, you mean?
The panoramic
The
came for me.
panoramic, man. That shit was a panoramic.
It sure was.
And
I
it
ain't
still
gonna lie.
is. Shout out the Delta variant. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Shout out the panoramic.
Shout out the Delta variant, he said.
Nah.
You just said it. I'm like, run it back, please. Like, oh
I
my
feel like
God.
the baby right now.
I feel like the baby.
I
The
ain't mean
baby
to say
got
that.
like hella hate right now from like
Oh,
some
the-
homophobic
the
shit.
baby.
I mean, like,
He needs to apologize.
you just when you in the heat of the
Bruh,
moment,
he
but like
on
at the
stage.
Same, but at the same
on
time,
stage.
He
what's
literally
running
said-
through your mind for the first thing you say is life-threatening diseases,
Okay,
HIV.
no, I hear
All right,
you.
imagine
Kinda
being the
weird,
one
though.
nigga with HIV and your shit is handled. Like you got that shit. Like you about to live until you like 75, and you at Rolling Loud, and you beat the panoramic. Like the pandemic done came. You at Rolling Loud, and this nigga the baby goes, make some noise if you not you, and you that one motherfucker like.
You know
You
what
gonna be
it
sick, bro.
You know what it was? It was just like, what are you thinking about? Like, I don't know. Like, he's probably just trying to fill up time and just talk.
but
you
that's
could
not
have
what
just said.
you
could
could have said anything. You're the baby. You
Yeah,
could
he
have been
coulda
like
said anything.
I mean, like
Niggas
the
are
baby,
like,
like also like punched
He
a
coulda said
female. Like,
anything, and he
like a
chose to
fan.
say shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
So I mean, nah, nigga, he'd be alright, and he got enough money. He support his family.
no,
he support his people.
He's so bad.
He gonna be alright, and he's
straight.
not like the baby, not a stand up nigga. But
But
that's kind of drawn that you said that though.
yeah,
I give
So-
it the 2
It
week
is
rule.
what it is. Yeah, the 2 week rule. You mean?
You know, it's gonna be like a Popeye's chicken sandwich. People gonna forget about it.
And the fact that the shorty
Yeah.
Dua Lipa was
Ew.
like, the shorty Dua Lipa was like, I'm so appalled, right? But you got a song with Pop Smoke right now. What? Oh, we not about to get into that.
A lot of
we
the-
don't
a lot-
speak on the dead, but like,
A lot of the time, people just be saying shit just
Niggas
because,
just
like,
say
you know,
shit.
just like for the public. You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas Pop Smoke
I-
like, I don't like
They
it.
be
honestly,
like, oh, I don't
think it
like
was
the
like
baby
planned.
either, you know?
I
They
don't
tryna,
know. It's
like-
some like
So yeah, you can't hop on that bandwagon. You gotta be a self thinker.
Yeah.
You mean?
self thinking.
You can't, especially nowadays when it's so easy to just be like, you know what? I want to look cool.
Yeah,
I'ma
Yeah.
just.
I don't even think he knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Bro probably
Like,
said
I
it
really
and was
think he just
like,
blurted some shit out, was like,
yeah,
wait,
whoa, my
That's not.
And
Yeah,
then he's
he-
nah. That's crazy though.
I don't
What
know.
is going through your head for you to say if you don't have a life-threatening disease that you're not gonna die in the next 48 hours? What, bro?
he did say some wild ass shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
He said, if you ain't sucking dick in a parking lot, make noise. You know? He did say
No,
that.
but he didn't say if you suck. He said if you not know niggas sucking dick in the parking lot.
That's
It's
weird.
It's 2021. You gotta tread a little more lightly.
Yeah, you definitely have to, like, be middle ground. You ain't gotta be like,
You don't gotta. Niggas know.
know-
Niggas know what time niggas is on, but like
Yeah.
you don't gotta. I mean, you don't. Yeah.
But I would be
I
hot.
didn't even know it was all that. I thought he said some different shit.
He said a bunch of shit.
Nah, it was literally those two things.
Yeah.
It was those two things.
I thought he said
bro.
something about AIDS.
That's what I'm saying. He
Ah.
said
Yeah, he
if you don't
said
got no
something about AIDS,
life-threatening
too.
disease like
I hear
AIDS,
you.
make noise.
Oh,
He
okay.
did definitely say those
Yeah,
words.
it feels like,
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 what
if
are you
my-
I didn't
saying?
watch it. I was like, I'm not even on the
if my
baby dick
man
anyway.
said that,
Like,
if you said that at a show, I'd look at you
Yeah,
and be
people
like,
what the fuck,
I'll
John?
be
What are you
like,
thinking
why
about?
would you? I'm like, you just fucked up our whole set, bro.
If you said some shit like that, I'm like, what are you
Yo,
thinking?
what are you saying? Bro? You had to be like, hold up, wait. I ain't mean to say that, y'all. Yeah, my bad.
like a
But make some noise.
direct-
If you
Like,
think
make some noise now,
if you
like-
accept my apology, make some
Make
noise.
some noise.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely could have handled that better. And I don't even think he said shit about it since. I don't know. I don't keep track. I really don't care. But
It wasn't
it's
like
like a conversation. So.
that's like closed doors talk. You feel me? Like
You know what really sucks? Like
I feel like Stop.
he
Go
like
ahead, John.
he had a set at the Lollapalooza or whatever, and that shit got canceled.
Yeah,
too.
they
Do you
start
think he
can-
still
No,
gets
I
paid?
paid.
Like,
oh,
you
okay.
think he gotta-
So with that shit,
You feel
since
me?
he's such a high profile act, yeah.
They probably just
Well,
Like,
he'll probably get a front end and a back end.
Yeah.
So since they terminated it because of some bullshit like they did,
Yeah.
they're probably just eating that
the front
50
just let it-
grand
yeah.
or he's probably getting upwards to like 700 grand a show. So they probably gave him 200 grand for Lala, everything, right? Each one. And then that other 500 that he'd have made or whatever, 400, whatever, he's probably ain't get that. So niggas still ate, but like, I mean, now you're gonna have to do some repairing to your image.
Repent.
Who do y'all like in the right now, like music wise?
I don't know. I've been listening to this guy. It's Jawn.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been listening
It's like-
to It's Javin.
It's like
Yeah,
I just got a text like, Jawn, how you doing?
yeah,
Like
okay,
that shit hard.
for sure.
That's
No, that shit is
hard.
I
hard
like
though.
that nigga too.
You had a show
Yeah,
the other day
bro.
that we went to. That shit was fire.
But no, I really do only listen to the homies' music.
Yeah, me too. I was listening to Dirty on the way here and shit.
Yeah, I got a playlist of all the homies on SoundCloud, and I just be bumping that. But
Only that. Strictly that.
other than the homies,
I think the homies. That's the answer.
yeah,
the homies.
homies. Because
Yeah.
if you, I mean, yeah, but you could listen to a lot of other niggas, but then you start sounding like them niggas, and them niggas already got fans. So
Yeah.
if you sound like your homies and y'all working together to build a sound, that shit kind of more organic and more, you know, right in somebody's face in a more positive light than you sounding like somebody else.
I try to listen to like a lot of older shit that I fuck with and like try to
Yeah.
understand why I fucked with it. You know,
Yeah, I was
I hear
listening to
that.
Old Young Thug today with Zai.
sick.
So that shit was cool. Me, Abby, and Zai were listening to fucking.
Me and Dirty are in a Young Thug music video.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we did
y'all
that, like,
was. I heard he was
we
in
did
like
that a week
He was in
ago.
like a pink leopard suit or something. Like that.
Yeah, he was pink. Everything. His Lambo was pink. Hair pink.
Yeah, he
That's
tried.
fire.
He
Fit
on-
pink.
Fit pink.
pink fit. Yeah.
He had
Oh,
a crazy ass. He had this crazy like, goddamn, Louis Vuitton like metallic pink. It was like crazy.
It was like he like-
this. It was like this. But it was like
It was
pink.
3M, but it was pink.
It was like 3M but pink, and it was loud as hell. He was walking. It was like,
Damn.
yeah.
I haven't even been listening.
When
Like,
Young Thug
I'm listening to
walking,
heavy
gon' slap.
shit. He says,
He didn't really say nothing. Really, he just did his shit, and then like director would say something. He was like, yeah, all right. Or if he had a question, he would say like something small a little bit, but he didn't really talk that much. He was sipping too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that nigga, listen.
He had
The label said, "Hey, you gotta go shoot the video for this song." He said, "All right,
yeah.
Stop.
It was a 2-day shoot.
I like
though.
this song."
I like this
Yeah.
song.
Tick tock, tick tock. It's that song.
Yeehaw!
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Oh no,
That one, I don't know.
sorry, Thugger. I gotta listen to your new shit.
Yeah, it was a
it's
new shit.
same.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tap in tonight.
that shit was chill. All his homies were there though. Like Gunna was
Gunna
there.
was there.
Gunna was there.
Chill, bro.
Lil Baby was there.
Chill, bro.
They
Lil
were just-
Baby?
They were just supporting and shit.
You seen that shit in France?
Nah,
With Lil Baby with James Harden was
I haven't even seen
taking
that shit.
pictures and it was like Lil Baby,
Oh,
Lil
and
Baby.
they were just looking like.
and he was like, "Am I? Oh, I'm famous."
Oh,
And he said, "Oh."
oh.
Like foreign interactions are funny as hell.
Yeah, shout out to all the foreign homies.
Yeah.
True.
The accents.
The accents.
Young Miami says she don't got an accent.
Who's Young Miami?
All right, never mind.
Word.
Whatever. Well, shit. What we talking about?
What's been going on?
I feel like we just been talking.
Yeah, that
We just
took
Literally
we
talking.
usually go down the list, but we're like, fuck it.
We haven't needed it yet.
Yeah, for real. Goddamn.
Goddamn.
You heard about the Terry Kennedy thing?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Yo,
right,
this
Terry
is about to
Kennedy's-
be crazy. Yo,
All right, Terry Kennedy's like okay, he's a black famous pro skater that recently killed a nigga.
yeah, he killed the
Did he
killed
shoot
the
somebody?
homie. Rest in peace to the homie.
I don't know how he
Josiah,
killed
yo.
him, but like he killed
I
him.
did
It's
see
bad.
that
I
on
don't know.
Instagram.
It's bad. So when we went to Chicago, like recently, and we threw that skate contest, he was there. So
TK?
no, the kid.
Oh,
So
damn.
rest in peace,
Wait, why
Josiah,
did he
for
kill
sure.
him?
Wow.
That man is off his rocker for real. So like, when I moved to LA and we would skate at Jaquan every Sunday, I would see TK a couple times, and you know how it is.
It was a kind of weird interaction
you
type.
see your favorite skater that you've seen, and then you old enough to have the balls to say something, you gonna say something. So I'm like, yo, blessings, like, yo, appreciate what you did for like being like a black skater. You feel me? Like, and he was like, blessings, youth, blessings, I love you, bro. Like, and it was just so tweakerish. Like,
Yeah, it was
I
like-
didn't
Like he's
interact
on
with so many
drugs?
tweakers in my life, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you kind of know that energy,
I was
huh?
just like, damn.
He was sweating and not moving, huh?
I was not. It was just like you could see it in his eyes, type shit. And
Oh.
niggas wasn't really skating with him. Like he was off to the side, had all these like the chains on. Who knows if they was real or not? So this nigga tries to give Stevie Williams all of his chains on his neck, and Stevie like sitting down chilling. Like
Was I there?
you might have been.
I think I saw that.
You
And
might
he was
have
like,
been.
what
And
are
he
you
was
doing?
Like, what are you doing? No,
Yeah, huh.
no. And then he tried to give him the watch off his wrist. It was just weird. And so I was like, yo, this nigga TK on some weird shit. So then the homie Illegal, the homie Chris, he knows Bam and he like kind of works with Bam. So like he manages Bam basically. So he linked TK and Bam and was like kind of like trying to see how we could like incorporate my music into like the skate shit with them. And so TK did an edit to one of my songs. So
Yeah?
like, and I told these niggas, I was like, yo, this nigga's crazy. He was like, yo, how can I get in contact with Terry Kennedy? I was like, this nigga's crazy, bro. You might as well just don't even go.
Yeah.
You don't even. So then these niggas did like a whole like collection with Psych Ward with this nigga like, and it did well. But this was like 2 months ago. You feel me? And then this nigga randomly stops like being around them and starts linking with this Beverly Hills Habibi nigga. And I don't know what the fuck was going on with that, but that was that's where that shit ended. Like as soon as he left with the other niggas and got new management, next thing you know, that nigga in Chicago, you mean, killing skaters. That shit not cool.
That's
like,
weird,
even if you a
man.
pro skater, like, them niggas look up to you, bro. Like, you gotta hold yourself in a certain light. Like, you don't see that nigga Stevie out here strung out. You feel me?
For real.
It's like niggas, and especially like we niggas, bro. Like, you gotta hold yourself to a higher standard at all times. So,
Yeah.
you mean, that shit sad. Like, rest in peace to the homie Josiah. Like,
Yeah,
that shit
for
real sad. It's sad on both parts because, like, somebody died and, like, a career is now tarnished forever.
Fuck.
One of the most legendary skaters is now looked at in the light that he gotta be looked at in that light. Cause like,
Yeah.
bro, you tripping. Like, you can't just be going around doing shit like that when you got a name like that.
Dude, that
You feel
makes
me?
me sad because you know how much like I grew up on
Yeah,
ice
Baker
cream,
has
bro.
a Death
I
Wish,
grew up
ice
on
cream.
ice cream.
And we
you know?
skater rappers, bro. That was
Yeah.
the lane. Like when,
Yeah.
when before like before anybody took skater rappers serious.
Yeah.
Fucking Pharrell, Lupe Fiasco, what was the boy? Fuck, I forget the one boy name. It was like 2-0 some shit. These niggas in Atlanta, they like skated and they was rapping too. And 2-9, yeah, them niggas was skating too. I remember that shit. One of them niggas skated. And then it was Terry Kennedy, you feel me?
Yeah, for
So
real.
with Fly Society and shit. So that shit hurt, you feel me? Like, it just hurt to see that shit go down and be like, fuck, what's it called? Like when you like right like 2 steps away from like the incident. I can't think of the saying right now. But yeah, like 2 degrees of separation or some shit like that. Like when you right next to the issue or what happened but you ain't really was there type shit. Like, you know, you feel kind of crazy.
One time I met him at like the Vans, like Huntington Beach Park, and he was like so musty.
Yeah, bro.
was
Like,
so
bro
weird.
was on some like just slide
was
to
like, yo,
whoever's
what's up?
crib and like, yeah, bro. That shit's sad, man. That shit's sad on all angles. Every angle you look at it is sad, bro.
Yeah, you don't know who it is though. Huh?
I've seen pictures and I've like seen
Like, you
Instagram
seen it
posts, but I don't
circulating
know.
around on
like I
the
didn't
internet.
know who he was, and then like, I
Yeah,
didn't
nah,
know
he was
either
like
of
a
them.
prolific skater. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
It
the
has been
Michael
floating
Jordan of
around, though.
skateboarding, but like, nigga was on some, nigga had a name for himself for like a good 15 plus years, damn near 20 years. Like, nigga was a legend until he did that shit.
All right, who's the Michael Jordan of skating? You think?
You want on three? You want to just say it at the
All right,
same time?
let me
no,
see.
no. On three, me and you gonna say it at the same time.
All right, what's
Ready?
your top three?
But no, let's do this. I just want to see if you
At the same?
we gonna just say it at the same time.
I don't know. You tell me, and I'll say mine.
All right,
I'll
I
say
shot
it.
where?
Okay, yeah, he up there.
I shot number one.
Definitely.
Shout out to homie.
Goat as fuck.
Go. First black skater of the year. You feel me?
Yeah, for real, huh?
I remember when that shit went down.
Bro, nice.
Bro, nice. I remember when he was 16, they was like, yo, there was whispers in skate shops. Like, yo, this
Oh,
kid
yeah,
just-
you from Philly, huh?
Yeah, he's
you
from
said-
Jersey.
yeah.
So there was whispers at skate shops
Right.
about this kid. You feel me? He's been a goat. After NYJah,
Yeah, nice is up there
who
too.
would I say? Yo, the homie Sierra Fellers, one of
Sierra
the most
Fellers.
consistent over the last 20 years skaters.
Bro, he nice. So slept on.
So slept on, and he's the homie. Such a good person, bro.
Yeah.
That's like they both good people, but Sierra like
He was at that Long Beach.
yeah, Sierra. Shout out to all the iDapple guys, yo. Them niggas is
Yeah,
valid.
yeah, for real.
Yeah, and then I would say Stevie. I mean, that's why that's my top three. You feel me? Put a little diversity in there, salt, pepper, but you know, two goats. Two goats from two different eras. You feel me?
I'm gonna go with that list. It's pretty hard.
You can't beat that list if you know your facts.
Yeah. Cause I've seen ishod in person and on film, and this nigga is the same.
Yeah,
and he's
it's-
even better in person. I ain't gonna
and,
lie.
like, I was going through my camera roll the other day because like I was just seeing if I could scrap some clips together for an edit, and I randomly just had shot in my phone doing a pop shove it nose grind 180 down a rail.
We was there when he was just going off at Jaquan.
Bro, I seen him do that at Love.
Oh shit.
I done seen Shad come to Love and like heel flip the Love gap just for fun. Like,
Oh
yeah,
fuck.
I done seen Shad really do everything, bro.
That nigga
Since
got
he
some,
started
like-
skate. Since he got on real, I remember when my mom took me to see the Maloof Money Cut when it was in fucking Washington D.C. and that nigga won that shit. And then he
Oh,
was
wow.
at Love Park the next week. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, bro.
That
It's
shit's
lit.
sick, man.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, a lot of other skaters out there are really good, but
Yeah.
that's my list. You feel me?
Ishod's my favorite.
Yeah,
Bro, cool.
The skater.
Yeah. He was at that rude shit too.
Should have been in the Olympics,
He was at that. Yeah.
my opinion.
Oh, huh.
Huh?
Why not? Oh, weed probably, huh? You know what I'm saying? They was kicking niggas off for weed.
I don't think. Nah, he done. That nigga know when he. I feel like I give a shot benefit of that. If he probably was just like.
Cause there's so many people that
Yeah.
that should be at the Olympics that weren't there. You feel me? But
And
they're
the crazy thing is, when I was watching that shit, the niggas who was killing it in like the regular rounds, the nigga Ariel or whatever, the French nigga, bro, he didn't even go to the finals, and he
No.
was looking like he was finna win it all.
I didn't even watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit was crazy.
Did you watch the Olympics?
No, I did not watch the Olympics. I don't think I've ever watched the Olympics.
If partying
ever.
was in the Olympics, would you watch it?
I'd be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would go for America.
Yeah.
You in the
To
goal for partying?
For sure, yeah.
All right, but what does that consist of though?
You tell me. You made it up.
Now you're the delegate. Go ahead.
All right,
I deem
so
you.
Nah. Nah. Man.
They should
Nah.
make it like a triathlon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a party.
Like
one.
who can party for the
Oh,
longest? Like
nah.
just throw a party and
No,
then see
it'll
who's
be
there
like-
at the end. 'Cause
you would
it
have
be
to,
me,
like,
'cause it's always me. And
You'd
it's
have to
very-
complete
do a
like
bunch of
a-
shots, do a bunch of joints, and then he had to go like do beer pong or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they make it PC. You know, they make it like, nah, we wouldn't even be in it.
I want to see an Olympics where they allow all the drugs.
Ooh.
At the same time.
That would be a good
Yo,
ass
motherfuckers will be
Olympics.
dropping left
Like-
and right.
Cause we gonna see some records breaking, motherfucker.
You will see
They're
nigga come
drunk.
out
You know
and
what I'm saying?
skid.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a skinless motherfucker running to the finish line, high as shit off PCP, like, oh shit,
No
oh shit.
PC.
Yeah, missing skin.
Never done that. PCP.
Yeah, don't do that.
Never done that. Don't plan on ever doing that.
What is PCP though? Really?
It's
for real?
embalming fluid.
It's
Is that
embalming
what PCP
fluid?
is? But that's what Sherm is. Isn't
wet.
PCP
Yeah,
something
wet.
different?
Angel
I thought-
dust.
I feel like they call it PCP
It's,
sometimes.
it's,
It's
it's like
powder?
tomato. You feel me?
Jeez.
I don't know, because I know Sherm's like when they dip a cigarette and formaldehyde, you smoke that bitch.
Well, yeah. What do you think
Okay.
formaldehyde is?
What?
I know. I just said that. I'm a.
You gonna fight me?
Ooh.
Come on.
This
What's up?
the rest of this podcast is just us boxing. Like,
Nah, we gotta set that up with Triller and everything.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Nah,
Whoop
nah,
your
nah,
ass,
they
bro.
They gonna try to cancel me for punching a girl.
Never.
For real.
For real.
For real.
Shout out to For
We
real.
got gloves on.
Shout out to the Pears.
Yeah. Shout out all the pairs.
Oh my god.
You ever had an exotic pair?
Yeah, in Jamaica they call pears, like they call avocados pears. So I guess like, you know,
That's an exotic. Oh yeah, I
you know,
guess.
exotic
cute.
pear, you
It's a
feel me?
soft pear. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm like, what y'all
With
call
a seed in the middle.
So I was like, what do y'all
Like a
call
big seed.
pears?
Don't pears got seeds in
They
the
call
middle?
pears
Not big
pears.
seeds though. They got a core, like an apple.
All right. Well, it's just a different variant. You know.
He loved that word. That word variant. Ooh, you love
Chill,
it.
bro.
All right.
Damn, that's the next single variant.
All right. What the fuck we doing? Oh, it's Mozzie's birthday.
It's Mozzie's birthday. We're
Shout
about
out
to do
Mozzie.
it.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out.
Happy
Yo,
birthday.
Purple just dropped today.
Yeah,
too.
go stream
Big
Shout
Mozzie
out to
Rock.
my man Maze Rock. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mozzie rock.
Push start. You mean?
Well, shit. What's on this listy?
Cut that out.
Whoa. Yo, I just got a positive, a negative. I was about to say positive, a negative aspect. So.
Same.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was definitely.
Oh
from-
yeah, and you never took a test on. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Different.
It's different.
I've definitely like
That's
went
a
to like a deathproof
fucking
show and
news
shit, and like went
I s-
crazy,
bro,
and then
yeah.
had to shoot the next day, and like had to have a test, and I'm like, oh my god, like
I'm
this-
gonna have COVID.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
just didn't
yo, I'm
have
about
it.
to. I drove here. It's about to be positive. I'm about to go home and not get my bread. Like, damn.
Yeah.
And it came out negative every time.
Period.
I was like,
shout
what
out,
the fuck?
Shout out to all the negatives and false negatives
Yeah.
that got homies the bread.
Yeah. Shout out tequila. I think tequila has a big deal in this. You know. what I'm
Shout out marijuana. Shout out skateboarding.
saying? Yeah.
Feel
Shout
like
out skateboarding.
You sweat the COVID out if you
I'm
skate the next
dead.
day. You feel me?
Yeah. Skate around the COVID.
Skate over the COVID. You ollie over the COVID.
Kick flip over the COVID.
Oh yeah, if you a skater, your blood cells, bro. You sitting there just grinding the COVID up, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Back tail on the COVID.
Yeah.
All right.
Beating the COVID with the board, like nigga.
Truck
So
smacking
crazy.
that motherfucker.
Truck smack. Truck smack.
Yo,
Whoa.
remember Lil Wayne had truck fit?
I think Trump,
Wayne was at
Trump
the
Fit's
barracks
still
the other
going,
day.
bro. I think.
Oh, fuck.
Lil Wayne and I got the same birthday.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Shout out
Wayne
to
was
Lil
at
Wayne.
the barracks. My homeboy was skating
Sick.
at the barracks with him. I was like,
Yeah, he be skating.
So
Yeah.
you was just like,
Yo,
at the barracks,
Lil Wayne once
did
pulled up the
something
Love
like-
Park at 2 a.m.
That's
Yeah.
and I left
beautiful.
at 1 a.m. that night.
That
Oh, wow.
sucks.
Heart was.
But imagine just like pulling up to the
Wrenched.
barracks and like it's Tunchi just like,
You
like
know what I would really
That'd be
ask him?
sick.
I would be like, can you actually skate better than you put up on the internet? Cause like he been skating for 10 years.
Out of
now.
all the things, you would ask him that.
That
don't
just is
even-
a little weird to me. Like I know grown people that have progressed. I'm not saying he hasn't progressed, but like, I mean, like both of his feet be on the bolts when he be riding. And don't nobody, I mean, I know you rich, but like,
Think of this
ain't
nigga's
nobody
schedule,
around you
though.
gonna tell you that you've been skating wrong for 10 years.
Think of this nigga's schedule though.
True.
It's probably fucked up.
Yeah, he probably skate like once every
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah, it's probably really
Like
fucking
once.
fucked up.
mm.
So equivalent, he's probably skated for 1 year in the
Yeah.
span
like,
of the 10 years he's
entirety,
been
yeah.
skateboarding. Nah, because Lil Wayne had a whole skate park in Atlanta. I'm not trying to hear that. My niggas used to go and skate that shit. So, no excuses.
That's
You Lil
funny.
Wayne, you best rapper ever. Go become the best skater ever.
Period. Say
Period.
that.
That'd
Black
be sick.
excellence.
Period.
I wouldn't doubt me.
I wouldn't doubt Tunchi tray
me-
flip nose sliding on the left. If I seen him do it, I would
Yeah.
be like, that's Lil Wayne. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
I feel like I wouldn't doubt like skating with Lil Wayne, like pulling up somewhere and then having a session with Lil Wayne. Like that can most definitely happen. But
Yeah, no.
I feel like Lil Wayne's one of the only people that if I met, I would like lose my shit.
I wouldn't lose my shit, but I'd be
I'd
like,
be like,
let me
what
holler.
the
I'd be like,
fuck?
let me holler at you real quick. Let me just tell you what you done did for the kid one time.
Nah,
And I just go about my day. I'd be like, appreciate you.
I'm trying to shoot my shot.
Oh, you
Nah,
trying to
not
shoot a shot?
anymore. Lil Wayne like not that
Kinda
far
old.
anymore. But like it's Lil Wayne, so like,
Now, if he see this one day, right?
hey.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Her shit just she switched that shit right up.
Show
The
did.
fuck?
Talk about some, hey.
Hey.
I bet that's what horses
I'm
do.
like, I'm taller, but what's up? Like,
You think you taller than Lil Wayne?
I know I'm taller than Lil Wayne.
Why, you looked up his height?
No,
So you know a lot about Lil Wayne, huh?
no. I mean, I know the average amount of like common knowledge of Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I don't like. I'm. Anyway,
We
hey,
believe it.
Sophie.
No, we believe it. We believe it. We believe it.
Like, I'm gonna talk to you.
Which, damn, we should like wrap up this thing. What are you guys doing for the rest of the week? What's good?
I don't know, just partying. It's Thursday, so we're going out
Okay.
tonight. Okay, Top Gun.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
Friday. Oh shit! My homie from Atlanta is in town. He's playing a show, Yellow Bandana,
Yeah.
and no, Mark's not even here. It's Money Sean. So
Alright,
they're gonna
bet.
be performing tomorrow.
So we got some shit going on for the weekend.
Yeah, Friday the 13th is tomorrow.
So
Y'all get ready.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Hide your husband too, cause
You can. Yeah. That's where the
no, like me,
correspondent.
that's how the meme goes. But anyways,
It is.
yeah.
The boy with the red shit on his head.
Yes, they
You
made
said-
a whole remix song to that shit. That shit is
You gotta
so
send
funny.
me the link. I'm gonna do a cover.
I'm
to
gonna
it.
literally send you the link right
Me
now.
and Dirty gonna do it. I'm gonna get Dirty to remix the beat, make it a beat.
I like know it word for word. It's like
You
ridiculous.
can say it right now.
I don't want to. I don't want.
No, that's how we
to,
should end the show. It's
Nah,
Friday the
bro.
13th.
Yep.
Come on, do it.
Yeah.
Nah, look it up.
Okay.
I'm not doing this shit. I'm not
said
gonna
nah.
embarrass myself crazy.
That's
But like,
funny
nah,
shit.
trust. It's a whole remix. I'll sing it for you. Don't worry. Like, don't trip.
Just
Okay.
off camera.
Yeah, off camera. You can put it on like.
We
the
put that shit
gram
on
or something.
Patreon.
We're
or
not
some
putting it on
shit.
there.
Nah, we put it on Patreon. Put a
Yeah,
paywall. Put a
period.
paywall up.
I'll send you a cameo. Like
There you go.
there we go.
Make
Yeah.
some bread.
All right.
Well, all right.
I feel like this is a sick ass episode.
Pretty
like,
solid.
a
Thank you for
sick-ass-
coming,
Appreciate y'all
Javin.
for having me. You feel
Yeah,
me?
thanks for coming, bro.
It's us, bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
us.
them, bro.
You got the wasted
It's
threads
team,
on.
bro.
I see you.
The it's my whole
The
fit
it's.
free.
Whole fit
No
as it
kidding.
should be. As
No
it's
kissing.
mine.
Shout out to the people that be giving motherfuckers free fits.
Yeah.
We appreciate
If you
y'all.
want to send me clothes, see me on Instagram. It's
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
IT 3 S's JAWN. Hell yeah.
It's Javin, you know. ITS JAVAN.
You know we can put all that shit in the description. Hit the description.
Yeah.
Yo, right
all
here.
of our socials is gonna be down there.
Right here, this link right here.
Um,
So you doing
see,
the Disney Channel
see
shit.
the Cash
Yeah,
App.
you hear me?
You see the
Hit
Cash
the cash
App.
app. Hit the
Yeah.
subscribe button. All that.
Go ahead and
whatever.
like.
Like
Yes, sir.
it. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Woo, woo,
Go ahead and hit that bell as well so you get the notification and all
Oh
that.
yeah.
Um,
Like, subscribe, all that.
Yes.
I forget
YouTube.
is like a whole thing.
I'll be watching a lot of YouTube, so I know how it works. Kind
I
of.
used to watch hella YouTube. Anyways.
Peace.
Hell yeah. It's La La Land Podcast. Let's go.